ice cream and ice cream and
ice cream and BBC rocker.
Hey guys, T-Lake here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Doernbecher Jordan 10, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Nike's long-standing partnership with the Doernbecher Children's Hospital. One of the things that I love about the Doernbecher Retros in particular is the fact that they bring together some kids with tremendous, inspiring stories, and they put their ideas onto the canvas of some of my favorite Jordan Retros of all time. Today, the Doernbecher Jordan 10 was designed by Daniel Pena. He has hemophilia, and for that reason he has a hard time kind of having like an active, everyday lifestyle of some other kids. I've had the fortune of spending a lot of time learning about his story, and for that reason it made these sneakers all that more special to me personally, and also just made it a really cool thing to be able to review and talk about, as basically his personality comes out in the sneaker. I think that's the best way to talk about the Doernbecher shoes. I've been fortunate enough to have a total of 5 Doernbechers in my collection. The Doernbecher 2s I bought were a bit small, and I regrettably had to sell them. But following my own model, the other thing that makes it hard for me to collect Doernbecher shoes is I only buy from people that will donate part of the proceeds to the charity. So for that reason, I've been very fortunate to get 3 out of the 4 I own for retail. So that's enough about that. Let's talk a little bit more about the sneaker. So you'll notice there are some definitely things that are different about this as opposed to your basic Jordan 10. Starting with the DP for his initials. That's located on the upper in place of where you'd see a traditional 23. I'm going to go ahead and show you some more close-up photos of the sneaker to get a better idea. Daniel really loved BMX, so that comes through in the pull tab here, which resembles the tread of a bike tire. That design continues all the way into the insole, which I had a hard time pulling out, so I figured I just would leave it in there. We work our way on across the upper. You see that it has this tire camouflage print that's metallic and a bit shiny. You'll notice this more when we go on to the on-feet section. But this was a nod to his love of video games, as all the camouflage. This tire camo continues in a red and black pattern. And as we work our way down to the midsole, it's trimmed in a black leather, and then you actually reach the black midsole material. On the outsole, this is the first time a Jordan 10 has had a translucent outsole, so that's pretty cool. The tiger camo print continues all the way through. Unlike how I originally envisioned this to come together, when I first heard it was going to be a Doernbecher 10, I thought they'd list kind of a timeline of his life in place of Michael Jordan's achievements, but Michael Jordan's achievements are still there, as you'd see in any Jordan 10. Working our way across the tongue, they did something really unique with the laces that I haven't seen from Jordan brand, that being that they're tri-colored, so you have the black, white, and red, and that little strip of white is actually 3M, so I'll show you a picture with flash, but it's just another subtle detail I didn't originally notice. When Daniel was picking the Doernbecher, the 10 as the model that he wanted to work on, he noted that it was a sneaker that was good for a lot of different sports. I will attest to that. I've owned a couple pairs and I found them to be really comfortable and a solid hooping shoe, so that's probably a nod to Nightwing. I'm sure he has a review on those. The last detail I want to talk about is on the tongue. Air Jordan 23. This is a nice premium leather that's used on the tongue, and I guess it's hard to say exactly compare it to anything. It's a little bit like the leather they use on the Doernbecher 5. It's just a little bit more pliable, not as stiff and thick, but nevertheless a very quality material. As we end with this on feet, I just want to say that it's really fortunate to be able to have the sneaker in my possession. I think a lot of people forget about the story behind the sneaker and get caught up in not only the resale value these sneakers command, but the limited in hype factor, and the kid that designed the sneakers often gets pushed to the side. So I want to take a little bit more time than I usually do to give the sneaker the respect it deserves, and respect is exactly the word I want to use when it comes to how I feel towards owning some of these Doernbecher sneakers. These are the sneakers I'm most proud of in my collection, the sneakers I love to talk about, and I couldn't be happier than to have been able to own and review and learn about the stories of the children that designed them. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this review, please hit the thumbs up button for me. It goes a long way. We're going to end with a featured comment from yesterday's video.
And it was pretty hard to pick a comment because everyone pretty much said LOL or LMFAO, so I just picked a couple of random people. I really appreciate the support doing that type of infomercial thing. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'll do some more in the near future. As always, guys, thank you very much for checking out my videos. If you'd like to connect with me more, feel free to hit me up on both Instagram and Twitter. Those links are down in the description. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more sneaker content.